Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
What's up, everybody? Kevin Jackson. Are you as excited as I am to be here? Seriously, you must be. You have to be, because you're here. And I thank you for that. Hey, if you want to be have me be available to you 24/7 anytime you want on demand, like I'm part of your concubine, then go to kjradio.com and view to your heart's content. I gyrate like it's nobody's business over there when you're not looking. So you're going to want to check it out. Anyway, if you want to call the show, it's 844-551-8255. New affiliates coming on. New digital footprint guys are coming on. Big group. Lots of downloads we're expecting from these guys. So excited about it all. And we'll see what happens, you know. Hey, real quickly, I will be in hosting Fox News, one of the weekend hosts of Fox and Friends, on November the 4th and the 5th. I'm going to ask that you guys watch during that time, because we're going to have some fun. And we're going to see just how things... I've never done anything like that, so I'm excited to do it and see how it goes. Anyway, what I want to talk about this hour, I want to begin with football, because I did a hit on the Cavuto talking about Jamil Hill, and this girl is a wacko, and you know she's just looking for trouble. And I long for the day, and I bet I speak for many Americans, where we just watch sports. I used to like sports. And I tell you guys all the time, I don't remember when I stopped enjoying it, but I do remember that I did. It wasn't like the Twin Towers falling down or something, but it was one of those things where I just kind of went, you know what? I'm done. And I stopped. Now, when I say sports, I mean the sports we typically watch. Like, I watch some baseball, but I don't watch any football. I'm done with football. I rarely watch basketball. You know why I watch basketball? Because my youngest son is a sports fanatic. This kid could be doing play-by-play at this point. Bring up an athlete. Yeah, well, you know, he plays for the Spurs and he was been on since 1993, Dad, or whatever. You know, I'm like, how do you know? I mean, he studies this stuff. He's like a sports savant. And he knows it all. Knows their hitting records, how to shade them on baseball. I mean, honestly, it wouldn't shock me at all if this kid grows up and he's doing sports. Good for him. And he's a pretty good little athlete. So he's probably going to have a good frame of reference. But other than his just fascination with sports, particularly basketball and baseball, I don't watch it. And he knows a lot of football players, even though he finally told me the other day, hey, Dad, I'm thinking about playing football. And I go, well, stop thinking about it. You already have 3 sports. You're doing baseball, basketball, and karate. That's it. I'm not driving you a little behind all over creation. You know, we're done. So he's like, oh. So, and as much as I loved football, my attitude is I don't have time for him to have an attitude that he's not the best guy on the football field. We just got him to where he can play decent basketball and decent baseball. No more coaches, no more nothing. In a week, this kid has more coaches than I've had in my entire life, you know, up to his age. So it's not going to happen. We're just done. Anyway, I'm off kilter. So I want to start by talking about football in the sense of this whole protest thing and the ratings. You guys know I'm fascinated with the ratings. So Sunday wasn't very good. Thursday was horrible. I gave you the ratings on that. Sunday wasn't very good. We get the Monday Night Football ratings, and here's what they say. Snaring a 7.0 in metered market results, last night's Monday Night Football game was down double digits from last week's Kansas City 29-20 victory over the Redskins. Down 17% in the ratings. That's actually a regular season game low for the ESPN broadcast game and matches the I don't know what that is, result of the second game of the doubleheader Monday Night Football opener on September 11th. That comes a day after Sunday Night Football also hit a season low and its ratings down too. Now, they said a sliver of a silver lining can be found for the NFL and the ESPN in that last night's game was up 11%. I guess they call it like in metered markets. Ratings from the 5th week matchup last year between Tampa and Carolina. So I don't know. They gave you a sliver of hope for the NFL, but it's bad. It's bad news. And the whole time when I was doing this Cavuto hit, they were saying, what's going to happen? When's it going to change? It's only going to change when the owners take a complete, when they do a 100% turnaround and say, if you stand, you're done. So the question was asked of me, well, Kevin, what do you think is going to happen if a couple of the really good players on the team don't do it? I said, nothing. If you're a smart owner, you say to those players, I've already talked to everybody in the league. You're blacklisted. You will not be hired. None of the owners. We stand in 100% solidarity. We'll hire you. I don't care if you are the best thing since sliced bread. You won't get a job. Now, you enjoy life as a car hop or go play baseball because you're going to lose your contract. And moreover, I'm going to sue you until I own every piece of you. Even when you get your little fry burger flipping check, I'm going to own that. Now, that's what they need to be telling these people. Where else in your job can you impact somebody else's money negatively and nothing happen? Explain it to me. I'd love for you to go work at McDonald's, and when people come in, you yell at them, Black Lives Matter. All lives don't matter. And whatever. How long are you going to stay at that franchisee's restaurant? Or go anywhere. Name me where you can do this. Could you be the manager, the supermarket of manager, of the grocery store, whatever? There's no place you can go where people will allow this type of behavior and there be no repercussions. And, for me, I am overjoyed to see these ratings. I could not be more happy with you folks out there who have abandoned football. I don't know what all I've heard is that football lost 2.5 million viewers in a week. 2.5 million. In the scheme of things, it's not a lot, but when you think about 300 plus million people in America, how many of those actually pay attention to football? 11 to 20 million, 30 million max, and you lose 2.5 million in a week. Whew, it's time to wake up, baby. Anyway, that's on the news. I don't know if there's more to cover about it. Here's what I will tell you. I'm going to predict it goes down again. I also predict the owners are going to have to start taking a tougher stance. Roger Goodell, if he doesn't step up and do what he should have done a long time ago, that's that. He could save the owners a lot of angst by saying, look, this came down from the league.
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS or state? The secret to avoiding the IRS nightmare is to seek professional representation. My friends at Security Tax Associates provide the most cost-effective and ethical representation in the industry while helping to avoid seizures, levies, and wage garnishments. Security Tax Associates is here to ensure that the appropriate steps are taken to permanently eliminate any possibility of future tax burdens once and for all. For a free, no-obligation consultation, contact Security Tax Associates, 844-779-4177. That's 844-779-4177. 844-779-4177. Or visit them at securitytaxassociates.com.
Beth Cook Moranville, author of Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope.
Hope, that wonderful, wonderful 4-letter word that you may feel completely out of. I wrote this book to give you great hope. It's not too late. If fetal position is an all too familiar place for you, I understand. If the next 60 seconds are too long, this book is for you. Wherever you are right now, whether you're dealing with divorce or death or sickness, take hope. You are going to make it through this pain. Don't roll your eyes. I've walked this road and I know it. The best is yet to come.
Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope from author and speaker Beth Cook Moranville, can be found on Amazon.com or Kindle.com. For more information, visit closerthanyourBreath.com or on Facebook at Closer Than Your Breath.